Now, here is an interesting chart that I found. So let's leave it up for a second because this is coming from Goldman Sachs. There's so much talk around cryptocurrency, real investing going on. It asked global respondents if they are interested in investing in crypto in the future. And the response was overwhelmingly positive, mostly in the Asian region. And you can see there that if you talk about those that are not familiar with cryptocurrency, again, coming through in the Asian region when it comes to the reasons for not investing in cryptocurrency. So perhaps there's still a bit of an education piece that has to go on. But I think most pertinent is the second bar graph from the left, which is percentage of global respondents saying no, not currently invested, but interested for the future. And you can see how much there's still to go in terms of building on those already invested. It's a very long explanation there, I do realize. Now, the biggest news of the day in crypto locally is that the Commonwealth Bank will allow its customers to hold and use Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies via its banking app. So is this mainstream crypto in Australia with the biggest bank hopping on board, or is CBA late to the party? Caroline Bowler from BTC Markets joins me now. Caroline, nice to see you there. Yeah.
Good morning.
How do you read this announcement coming from CBA today?
Oh, I think for Australia, but also internationally, this is really fantastic news, exciting news, but expected and inevitable news. I think that, something that we'd spoken a lot about was that just because, financial institutions, traditional financial institutions aren't publicly talking about their interest in crypto, should not be interpreted as a lack of interest in crypto. And this move by CBA, I think, kind of illustrates that, so it demonstrates that. And I'm sure we can expect to see similar announcements start to come through over the coming weeks and months from other competitors here in the Australian marketplace. But the reason why it's interesting as well internationally is that Australia's really put a jetpack to its back when it comes to cryptocurrency in the last couple of weeks. We've seen the announcement from Senator Bragg and his committee with regards to regulation on cryptocurrency and the infrastructure around it. We saw ASIC come out with their statement with regards to crypto ETFs at the tail end of last week. And now the CBA, which is the 45th biggest bank in the world and the largest bank here locally in Australia, to come forward and say that they're now going to offer this product to their clients. So we've gone from something of a standing still to a very accelerated pace in such a very short space of time. So for those of us who've been in crypto for a number of years, this is both an exciting kind of, suppose, a red letter day, but inevitable and expected. And I think we're just going to see increasingly more and more of these stories come out from Australia and other markets worldwide.
Well, so that sounds like Australians going back to what we do, which is adopt things very quickly and adopt new technologies very quickly once we decide to do it. Even vaccines comes to mind. But again, is CBA sort of behind? Like, is it playing catch up because we've seen so much movement in terms of some of the fintechs in this space, as well as Afterpay and Square? I mean, are they still catching up, or is the offering going to be competitive for the correct demographic?
Well, we haven't really got enough of the details around what the offering is going to be to kind of compare whether it's going to be competitive, as you say, for that demographic. But in terms of pushing forward with innovation locally and internationally, yes, Australia, I suppose, has got a fast follower kind of mantra, I suppose. It's something that traditionally the marketplace has done. But this is actually, I think, quite a forward thinking, quite a pushing forward move by the CBA compared to international peers and compared to markets overseas. I mean, certainly you've got some of the bigger US players, the likes of PayPal, etc., who have offered this for some time. But even PayPal only offer it in a limited number of markets, as far as I know. It's just the US and the UK right now. So this really is a push forward by CBA with this announcement, and kudos to them for that. I think we need to celebrate this kind of momentum that's now coming into the Australian crypto and innovation around financial services more broadly. I mean, as we look into it, as far as we can see right now, it's just a very straightforward buy, sell, hold proposition from the CBA. So they're not going full guns bearing into cryptocurrency and what this can all mean. But nonetheless, it's still very much a big step forward. But as you say, the devil will be in the detail. Let's see what this competitive offering looks like. Let's see what fees they're going to charge. Let's see what opportunity it's going to bring. Let's see what demographic they target with this. But where CBA goes, the others are bound to follow as well.
Ooh, exciting times here, Caroline. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.